Hey, it's Suze, and welcome to tonight's episode of Keep the Bad Guys Away. Hey, I just left a message for a top secret special agent Krill. Thank God he's about the only agent I know with any brains on this planet. Oh my God, I couldn't even believe the letter I just got today. Let me tell you, political corruption all over the place when it comes to terrorism. It's not the first time. If you watch Congress, and I'm going to put a lot of videos in a link, Congress is always forgiving the FBI for covering up and screwing up on terrorist attacks. It happened in the 9/11 Commission report, it's happened in the Boston Marathon attacks, it's happened on Fort Hood, and it's happened on this one. Congress is always forgiving the FBI for all their fuck-ups, and it's not just a fuck-up accidentally, it's a fuck-up on purpose. So, you know, let me read you this darn letter from Senator Dianne Feinstein, and I'm going to tell you why California is actually the cause, or in part the cause, of the terrorist attacks of 9/11, which hit New York City and caused the hit on the Pentagon, and why the hell Senator Dianne Feinstein is choosing to cover this up, because she doesn't want to get her own damn state in trouble. She is a damn terrorism sponsoring bitch. This map right here, look real close, this map here connects the guy that I've been talking about, who is unfortunately my son's father, into the terrorist attacks of 9/11. It has been reported to Homeland Security investigations. I have a few new agents, but it has been reported that this guy, who is supposed to be reporting into ICE in Southern California based on a jacked up situation between Humboldt County, California, and Clark County, Las Vegas, Nevada, with a little sponsoring by Sacramento County. This guy, another victim witness, a victim of terrorism, has got him connected into the terrorist attacks of 9/11. So, man, New York City, I hope you take down the house on this. The Senate will not help you, will not help the cause, will not help anybody in the United States. Over and over and over again, all the Congress does is they protect these damn terrorists. Over and over again, they protect the terrorists and they protect the FBI for all their screw-ups. Now, there is a book, before I read you this letter, there is a book by a author, Jonathan R. White. He wrote a book, Terrorism and Homeland Security, and if you read it, the FBI has been cited by their own internal affairs department for violating civil rights in national security cases over 1,000 times. So they're always doing this. The 9/11 Commission cites the FBI over and over again, you know, claiming that their offices are decentralized, they don't talk to headquarters, they have an office of origin model, and not even other agents in their own field offices knew anything about terrorism cases, let alone up at headquarters. That's in the 9/11 Commission Report, Staff Statement Number 9, Law Enforcement Approach to Counterterrorism pre-9/11. Nothing has changed. And that is most evident by when Senator Harry Reid put me in contact with that damn jerk Jay Kramer up there, that FBI agent in the Office of Congressional Affairs. He told me they wanted to know everything that happened. Well, you know what? I shouldn't have to tell you, Jay Kramer, because if you had done anything right post 9/11, you'd already know what the hell's going on in your damn office. Another fuck up on a terrorism case. But here's Congress forgiving you, since you've got Congress all smooth to forgive you for all your damn jacked up, stupid, loser goddamn cases that you do. Which the only thing they do is hurt people. We've got thousands of people dead in New York City. We got the hit on the Pentagon, people dead there, and we got people dead or missing in this case. So, well, I got one thing to say to the FBI, and that is, fuck you. And here's this letter from Senator Dianne Feinstein, your little cohort in crime political damn friend, along with Senator Harry Reid, who you wrote that damn apology letter to, right, Jay Kramer? Says, Dear Miss Knisely, I have received your letter requesting additional assistance regarding your request for an investigation. I understand your desire to have this issue resolved, but I am limited in taking any further action on this matter. The Federal Bureau of Investigation has already responded to your request and issued a decision on your case. Oh, you mean the decision of not doing anything? That one? The decision to take me out because I've almost been taken out in Texas, California, Alaska. That decision, Senator Feinstein, why? So they can cover up for all their fuck-ups? That's what it is. But continuing on, the Federal Bureau of Investigation has already responded to your requests and issued a decision on your case. Would that be the case, like I said, of murdering all the witnesses? My office cannot overturn the agency's decision or assist you with any appeal you might pursue. If you have any further questions, you may wish to contact the agency directly or seek legal advice from a knowledgeable attorney. Well, dude, I already have an attorney. I've got ICE Chief Counsel. I've got Elliot Williams. He's in the ICE Office of Congressional Affairs. I've got the Office of the Prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, who's really interested, it seems like, in this kind of case. And I got the military police. So, you know what? Anyway. If there is some way I can assist you on another federal matter, please feel free to contact me again. With warmest personal regards, sincerely, Dianne Feinstein, United States Senator. So basically, okay, now let me tell you why she would not do anything. Like I said, California is a huge sponsor of terrorism. So not only is it the cover-up of the child support case, which could totally definance Al-Qaeda, that's one. Second of all, back in 2001, when I was dating Rouzbeh Kameh as Rouzbeh Kameh, and only knowing him as Rouzbeh Kameh, he got arrested by the San Francisco Police Department. If everybody remembers post 9/11, there was these huge protests against the war. We were going to war. So remember all those no blood for oil protests that were going on? Rouzbeh Kameh and I participated in that along with his family. So when the San Francisco police corralled thousands and thousands of people that day, a lot of those people weren't even in the protests. And I know, I was there. I saw people get really, really upset that the police were being quite brutal to people who weren't even participating in the protest. But anyway, the San Francisco police, not knowing any damn better, just being assholes, arrested a bunch of people when it was not even warranted. So anyway, the San Francisco police arrested Rouzbeh Kameh. I was also arrested. I didn't have my driver's license on me because I didn't have my purse on me. It was in the car. Rouzbeh Kameh and his little family got put in a tent. Okay, and because I didn't have my driver's license on me, so I couldn't prove that I was Susan Knisely, I get handcuffed, thrown in a paddy wagon, and left outside to rot on the San Francisco police station for a couple hours. Then I get taken into the jail cell. And then guess who brings me my driver's license? Rouzbeh Kameh, who we learned, you know, years and years later to be an illegal alien with multiple different identities in different states and who's considered by more than one government agency to be a terrorist. Okay, but back in 2001, it was Rouzbeh Kameh. Now, when I got out of jail, thanks to the assholes in the San Francisco Police Department, goddamn leaving me out cold forever, I had to give my thumbprint. And then I showed my driver's license. Now, you know, if the San Francisco Police Department would have ran Rouzbeh Kameh's fingerprints, if they even took them down there at the tent, if they would have ran his fingerprints, they could have linked him into Texas as being a guy with a different identity in Texas with a criminal conviction and a different identity, and they could have shipped him back to Texas back in 2001. But they didn't. For whatever reason, they didn't. It could have saved me a whole damn hell world of hurt. So now who would Dianne Feinstein? She used to be the mayor of San Francisco, so she wants to protect her little police department too. Well, thankfully, I know the U.S. Marshals in San Francisco. The U.S. Marshals know this case. So, you know, Dianne can just take her damn shit and shove it. Because the only thing she's trying to do is protect her city for the screw-ups. Her police department, the San Francisco Police Department, for the screw-ups of not running Rouzbeh Kameh's fingerprint back in 2001 and shipping him back to Texas back in 2001. So this is hit number one for Dianne Feinstein. Hit number two is her covering up the child support case. Hit number three is her covering up for the disappearance of 2 children. Hit number 4 is the major assault of Little Brook in Southern California. Hit number 5, she's trying to cover up for all her little attorney friends up there in Humboldt County, California, and all her damn DA, you know, friends down in, Orange County, California. So she's protecting her own state. And like I said, it's already been reported to Homeland Security investigations on the East Coast, specifically in New York, that another witness has got this guy, Roosbay Kamei, the same people that the San Francisco Police Department arrested and let go back in 2001. Another witness has got him connected into other terrorists and linked into the terrorist attacks of 9/11. So the Senate is again covering up for the FBI and all their damn jackass, stupid F-ups on 9/11 and on terrorism. But, you know, if that's what the Senate wants to do, that, you know, let the Senate do that. Hell, I'm totally convinced, I think that except for maybe Senator John McCain's office, half the damn Congress is terrorists, too. They're so far up the FBI's ass. Despite Senator Ted Cruz bringing the FBI to the House Judiciary table many times, he still forgives them. He still lets them keep in the business of terrorism. I mean, dude, this is unreal. All I can say, Dianne Feinstein, the more terrorist attacks we have, the more you're going to see that, you know, covering up for your friends is not going to pay off for the American people. So the more dead bodies we have within the United States due to terrorist attacks, it's going to be your fault, you bitch. And this country is going to pay for the murder and disappearance of my family. They're going to pay for it one way or the other. They're going to pay for it either in federal court, or they're going to pay for it internationally, or they're going to pay for it both ways. So, you know, I don't need a damn attorney, Dianne Feinstein. You, as the chairperson for the Intelligence Committee in Congress, should be paying a little bit more close attention because it's an issue of national security. Unfortunately, I'm just the chick that made the FBI report, so that's why my name's on all these letters. But you, Senator Feinstein, don't give a rat's ass about the people of America, and I hope to God you never get reelected. So, that's what I had to come home to tonight. We got political corruption out the wazoo. I'm telling you, military, police, ICC, I mean, seriously, take out these people because they should be doing more for our population. They're not. I mean, you know, hopefully maybe it'll be ICE, hopefully maybe it'll be the Marshals, and I know, hopefully it'll be Homeland Security, hopefully maybe somebody in New York. But dude, I'm telling you, the Congress will not do anything for the American people. They will not do anything for anyone in the United States when it comes to terrorism. And why? Big clue. They passed the Patriot Act without reading it before they passed it into law. The Patriot Act that gives the FBI all the means to be corrupt. They forgot to read that. It's actually in a video called Fahrenheit 9/11 that Michael Moore produced. And guess who first took me to actually see that movie? Roosbay Kamei at the Palms. At the movie theater at the Palms in Las Vegas. Roosbay Kamei took me to see that movie. But it is so true. The terrorists will win every single time, and they're going to win because of Congress, and they're going to win because of all the FBI screw-ups, and they're going to win because everybody, you know, supports the FBI despite them getting into trouble on every terrorist attack that our country has ever had. So the more dead bodies the United States has in America, you can blame yourselves. The more dead bodies, the more it builds my ICC case. They look at population crimes. They look at, is the government attacking their own people? I would say yes, they are. And the people who have the authority to do something about a situation that is this big of a magnitude, such as Congress, refuse to do anything. The people cannot protect themselves. The FBI is not protecting the people. It's been known over and over and over again. And Congress lets them all get away with it. I'm telling you, dude, I'm finding another country to live in. I ain't sticking around the United States of America to deal with a bunch of corrupt law enforcement, to deal with a bunch of corrupt Congress, that the only thing that they like to do is they like to hurt and murder and beat up innocent people in the United States. I mean, you know, I actually talked to communicated with an attorney, an international attorney through LinkedIn, who has direct connections up there on the OTP of the ICC. And he was having trouble understanding the laws that America has. You know, because other countries don't have laws that give the government the right to, you know, just harm, beat up, and murder innocent American people for no reason, just because they feel like it, just because Congress passed the USA Patriot Act without reading it. So Congress in itself are responsible for a lot of the discrepancies. And they are definitely responsible for covering up for the FBI. So anyway, I'm finding another country to live in. I will no longer put up with this garbage. I don't have to live in a country that's this violent and this corrupt. There's plenty of other countries around the globe that I can live in who are not this stupid and who are not this corrupt. And you know what? I mean, I gotta tell you, people of America, it's never gonna change. The United States of America is never, ever, ever going to change. I was reading another book. It's called Comparative Legal Approaches in Homeland Security, another very, very well-written book. And it actually talks about the United States being significantly behind in many, many, many different ways when it comes to terrorism cases, and other countries are far, far ahead. I mean, it goes to show you that the United States of America is such a very, very easy target to get hit by terrorists at any time. And like I said, every time they hit, the FBI will let them get away with it. The Congress will let them get away with it. And you know, and it's just a vicious cycle. I'm getting the hell out of here, you know, and I'm telling you, anybody that's got any money and got any brains, I encourage you to do the same thing. So anyway, that's it. Political corruption, what's new? Guess what, Diane? I'm sending your bio, and I'm sending this letter up to the Office of the Prosecutor of the International Criminal Court and see what the heck they think about the fact that someone with your professional capacity would do nothing on a mishandled terrorism case that has caused an act of genocide against so many people. So you can answer to the ICC. That's it for tonight's episode of Keep the Bad Guys Away. Remember, find another country to live in. I've been to 16 different countries, and I can tell you there's many, many countries that are much smarter, much more intelligent than the United States. So I will be looking to get the hell out of here. So anyway, try to be safe. See you next time.